At the Democratic National Convention in Denver, whenever a picture of Barack Obama is shown on the screens, the audience roars with enthusiasm. It's a perfectly staged show, emotional and entertaining, and some German politicians would like to learn how to inspire such enthusiasm for their own party. One of them is Hubertus Heil, Secretary General of Germany's Social Democrats, who has come to Denver to witness the event. The Social Democrats are at rock bottom in the opinion polls. They'd like to learn from the U.S. Democratic Party how to mobilize new voters. How's the atmosphere?
Lots going on, but yesterday was like that too.
There's a method to all that hubbub, however. Those who want to take part in the election campaign or learn political strategy can make contacts at the leading events.
Tomorrow there are lots of bilateral talks with consultants, congressmen and senators.
Heil is also giving interviews and getting some expert advice on who pulls the strings in the American political scene. One of the leaders of Germany's Green Party, Reinhard Bütikofer, introduces Hubertus Heil to an old American acquaintance.
Practical stuff, that's him.
But Heil hasn't got any business cards with him.
Thank you very much.
At the University of Baltimore.
And that's the first lesson in American politics. No matter how important you are, you need a business card. Is this different from a German party conference?
Yes, it's very full. There are far more people here, of course. The whole setup is completely different from what we do in Germany.
What will you take away from all this?
Certainly an amazing impression.
But Heil himself isn't quite so enthusiastic.
It is inspiring to see all these enthusiastic people here, but a lot of the emotional quality the speakers and top candidates put into their speeches would probably just embarrass me in German politics. It is and remains a different political culture, even if it is a very interesting one. And it's more interesting to see how American politics works than to believe you could transfer anything. For instance, this performance to Germany. You can learn techniques from American campaigns, but you can't learn the attitude. In Germany, we just have a different political culture.
It's clear that things are less exuberant in Germany. But on the other hand, Germany's unemotional political culture isn't exactly fascinating voters. It's the easygoing attitude on display in Denver that's missing in this German visitor. When asked if he's having fun in Denver, Heil says he'd rather be seen as a hard-working politician.
We're not here for fun, but to work.
And that means PowerPoint presentations and panel discussions. But what has the SPD party member learned from American strategies?
Unfortunately, you're not allowed to vote, but at least you have our moral support.
After all, the Democrats have mobilized more young voters than in a long time. And seldom have so many people contributed money and time as for the Obama campaign.
What we can learn from the American election campaign are techniques for dealing with the new media, with the internet and with blogging, which allows for a different speed of political communication. It's not as if you simply upload your content onto the net. Instead, with information sharing, there's participation via the internet.
But no matter how much effort the SPD puts into it, there's little time to forge a solid internet strategy before the next Bundestag elections. So it remains to be seen just which aspects of the American campaign find an echo in Germany.